What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to G-Ball Vision. Today we have a little different of a video for you. We are going to be doing a long-term review on a fidget, which is something I don't typically make content on. I'm not sure if I have barely any long-form content on a fidget, maybe an unboxing. But the reason for this review on this particular fidget is because this is actually a fidget that I carry with me. Not every single day, but I do keep it with me fairly often, especially on the weekends. During the week, at work, then I come home. I can always have a knife on me. But there are times on the weekend where, we go to the grocery store, we go to the store, we're going here, we're going there. And, I always keep a knife with me, or two, or three. But, sometimes it's not a great idea to be walking down the aisleway of Target, flicking open your big old pocket knife. Sometimes I do if the store's pretty empty, but in other cases, it's nice to have something. I like keeping myself busy. I tend to do, if I'm not making content like this, and I'm not, flicking a knife or something like that, I am coming up with ideas for videos and, just writing lists down of things I need to get, things I need to do, that sort of thing. But if I'm not doing that, and we're out and about, I kind of enjoy having something like this. I'm not a huge fan of fidgets. I do have maybe a dozen of them or something, and none of them are pure Zircuti $400 fidgets. I think the most expensive one I have is a titanium one. It's a disc, a spinner, and it's maybe like $100, which I was kind of like, I don't know about spending this, but I ended up doing it anyway just because I liked the laser engraving done on it. And after that, I kind of decided I'm not really going to get much more. Now, 3D printed fidgets like you see here have come an extremely long way over the last couple of years. Extremely long way. I mean, this is 3D printed. It's insane. The quality that they can make these, appear like. The other thing that they are doing that is making these really, really good is the magnets are nice and strong. Now, a lot of times if you get, these ones range from, let's say, 20 to 40 bucks. It depends on which Fidget Boy you get. This is the Fidget Boy Slider Game Boy, I think, or some shit like that. I'm not 100% sure what it's called. It's the Fidget Boy Slider Game Boy looking one. Now, if you go to Etsy, which is where his store is, whatever he has in stock will be on the store. If he has nothing in stock, nothing will appear. I'm not sure if the store will even appear, but upon recording this video, he has some all green. So green, 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 everything green, just like this, the Game Boy piece. Now, I have some nostalgia when I saw this. Because, I'm a 90s kid. I grew up with the original Game Boy, the gray one. And, I saw this and I was like, man, I got to get it just because, just to try it out. And I had heard these were really good quality. It wasn't, real expensive, maybe 25 or 30 bucks. But you might be saying, that's a little expensive for a fidget. I can get one for 15. Well, and I've tried some of those off Amazon, maybe even some off Etsy, and it really depends on what and where you're getting. Now, there are another couple reputable companies on Etsy. 3DC Printings is one that I really enjoy. He does a great job as well. I have multiples of his fidgets. And there's another company I can't think of right off the top of my head. But this one really, kind of topped the cake for me when it comes to printed fidgets like this. Just the quality is absolutely excellent on this one. I like the yellow and I like the blue. It kind of reminds me of the old Lakers colors when they were in Minneapolis. Something like that anyway. They were blue and white back then, but it's kind of a in-betweener of Lakers now and old Lakers. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Plus, it's a Game Boy. And then you got the green Fidget Boy in there. And it gives you a nice amount of grip. All the, little details on this between the Fidget Boy itself, the little plus pad, the menu and start button, and then your, X and Y button, I think. Or that's what it would be anyway. Anyway, very good quality, very good control, and I'm no, fidget master. A lot of times if we're out and about, I'll throw this in my right coat pocket, and then I can, be in my coat, just kind of messing with this thing. And you can do all kinds of different things with it, whether you just want to go up, back down, flip it around and go to the side. You can push it up and do the old spin over. And that's probably, one of my favorite things is going up and spinning it around. I like sliders too. But this is not on a track. So you're not stuck just being able to go up and down. There are some fidgets I have where they're on a track and you can only go up and then you can only go back down, which sometimes those are cool. That's kind of like a railed slider, if you will. This one is free roaming, and the magnets, guys, are excellent quality. If you're looking for something different than a knife, just something else, another piece of gear to kind of be able to mess with. This is a good, affordable option. If you're looking for a new fidget and you haven't heard of Fidget Boy, definitely recommend keeping them on your radar. When he drops stuff on his website, the stuff starts to go very quickly. That's why if you hop on there, like right now, he's only got one item in stock. It's not because he doesn't make a bunch of different stuff and put it on there. It's because when he does, people buy it and it goes quickly because it's very popular. It's very well done, very well made stuff. And it's kind of like low batch as well. So he only puts maybe 30 of these out. And when these sell out, he does a different color scheme. And then so on and so forth for his other fidgets. He's got Ninja Turtle looking ones that have like a turtle shell look to them. He's got boombox looking ones. You can tell he's like an 80s or 90s kid, or at least that's what it seems like. 80s probably. But he's got all kinds of different looks to these. They're basically all the same in a sense, but they all have a different aesthetic appeal. I just kind of wanted to give this a little review. This is the, if I have 15 fidgets, which I'm not sure how many I have exactly, whether it's steel, titanium, 3D printed, copper, whatever. This is probably my favorite one. I do like my titanium coin. Fidget Things is the name of the other Etsy company. He does a great job as well. He's not really a 3D printer, though. He's more titanium and that sort of thing. But out of the 3D printed fidgets, I like Fidget Boy and 3DC Printings. Now, 3DC 3DC printings, he's going to have a lot of options, and he's very well established at this point. I've been getting stuff from him for a couple years now, 2 years at least. So he's going to have quite an inventory of things, or he usually does. You know, he's got all kinds of different things as well. I can link both their Etsy shops down below, and you can head over there, see what they have, if anything. It's been a while since I've been on Etsy to look at Fidget Boy or 3DC printings, but both of them would be, you know, a grade A in my book. And, you know, if you like fidgets, but you don't want to spend $100 to $300 on, you know, titanium, Zirc, Damascus, you just want something that's quality, that's not going to break the bank, then these would be, you know, a great option for you. I would kind of stray away from getting some things off Amazon. You know, that $30 or whatever, say these are, you know, you might be looking and saying, oh, $15 on Amazon, or 10, or even 20. A lot of those are going to be questionable. You're either going to get something that's junk, something that's very heavy, something that's decent, you know, quality-wise, but the magnets are weak. So because of the high volume at which they do those, you're not going to get quite the quality control that you will with these low batch style of fidgets. You know, these are very carefully gone over. The magnets that they put in these are, you know, not necessarily hand picked, but they are quality controlled. The magnets are going to be very good, very strong, some of the best that I have had. So, you know, I highly recommend checking one of these out if you're looking for a fidget. I figured I would throw this on here. Let me know down in the comments if you have any experience with Fidget Boy or 3DC printings. Let me know if you like fidgets, dislike fidgets, gonna be getting into fidgets. I really want to know, so let me know down below in the comments, and give me a thumbs up before you head out. If you're new to the channel, you definitely want to hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. Otherwise, guys, I will catch you on the next one.